What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another video. Today's video, I want to talk about something that actually happened probably a week ago at this point, definitely a few days ago, involving the Anaheim Ducks. You guys probably already know where I'm going with this, and if you don't, well, you're going to be in for a rude awakening in a shocking and honestly hilarious topic here. We're going to be talking about the Anaheim Ducks in all of their patches that they wore in one of their prospect games coming up. Now, I pray that they end up making a change to this come the regular season. This may not be what they do for the regular season, but I still think it's hilarious to look at. You guys will see what I'm talking about here in a second. But before we get into it, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, it would mean a lot if you guys subscribed and liked the video if you enjoyed. Let's dive into this. So as you guys all know, we now have jersey ads in the NHL. Some teams have them, some teams don't. Some jerseys do, some jerseys don't. Well, for the Anaheim Ducks, unfortunately for their home jersey, it does have a jersey ad. Their away jersey does not. So what the photo I'm about to show you guys does not work for their away jersey whatsoever, but it does affect their home jersey significantly, at least currently, until they make a change, which I will suggest. So I'm going to put a photo on the screen here. This is an actual photo of what the Ducks suited up in for their warm-up in, not even just the warm-up, for the game for their prospect tournament. Now, man, this thing is cluttered to all heck. Like, what in the world is this? You have the jersey ad on one side, then you have the 30th patch, and then they're like, hey, we have captains and alternate captains in the game. Well, let's just slap it right above the tit there on the underneath the 30th anniversary patch and call it a day. Good enough. Not good enough. That looks so unprofessional and so dorky that, like, it just is starting to look like what the Europeans do over in the European League, where they just have ads plastered all over them, patches plastered all over the jersey, and this is kind of getting to that territory. It just looks way too cluttered. I already think 2 patches on the front of the jersey can look cluttered sometimes. Like if they had the 30th anniversary patch and a captain patch, it can look cluttered. The only good thing about it is it will only have 2 patches on the assistant captains and the actual captain. So it's not like every player has 2 patches on the front of their jersey. Most players will only have 1, so that's okay. But this is just ridiculous. Again, I guess you could theoretically say that only 3 players or 4 players are going to have this problem on their jerseys. The rest won't. But I mean, this is such a big problem and such an easy solution that it just shouldn't even be a thing in the first place. I think most people in the hockey community has already come up with a perfect solution to this problem right here, and it is one of the most easiest changes in my opinion. And unless there's like actual reasons as to why they can't do this, I don't see why they wouldn't. So let me throw a photo up on the screen here. This is my change. Take away one of the shoulder patches, put the 30th anniversary patch up there, move the A up to where it's supposed to go, and unfortunately you can keep that jersey ad there. Now, I don't know if there's any problems with it when it comes to moving these, because the only problem I could see is that these shoulder patches are put on here in production. Like the trainers are not adding it on there. I'm fairly positive, I would assume that the trainers add the jersey patch, they add the stitch on themselves, the A and the C's, and probably even that 30th patch. But they probably get from Adidas this jersey that I'm wearing with the patches. That's my assumption is what happens. I genuinely don't know. So if somebody knows, let me know. So I could see maybe they would have to reach out to Adidas and get all of the jerseys that they actually wear now that they currently already still have, and get it with one missing shoulder patch so they can throw on the 30th anniversary patch. Maybe it just becomes a cost expense at that point. I'm sure each player already has a certain amount of jerseys made for the season to wear, so it just becomes kind of maybe a jersey expense and just an expense that they just don't want to pay for at that point. Or maybe I'm just making up excuses and they genuinely can just get rid of one shoulder patch and throw the 30th anniversary patch up there and call it a day, because if they can, I don't see why they wouldn't do that. That just makes the most sense for one season. It's a special season. Like, I know 30th anniversary isn't anything crazy. It's not like a huge milestone, but it's still a milestone that they want to clearly celebrate. So why not just ditch one of the shoulder patches for 1 year? I mean, heck, I know it's 100 years, but the Boston Bruins literally came out with brand new jerseys that they're only going to wear for 1 season. Why can the Ducks not just ditch one shoulder patch for 1 season? Like, come on. They can definitely do that. I know this was a quick video. I just really wanted to showcase this because this, to me, is what's wrong with jersey. I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with jersey ads, but this just creates one complication and one problem with them in the first place, and that is this problem shouldn't even be happening. The jersey ad shouldn't even be there, and the 30th anniversary patch can go on the front of the jersey and look fantastic like it's supposed to, because it is a very nice patch and it deserves to be on the front of the jersey where that ad is, in my opinion. So it's a shame that it will get thrown up, most likely on the shoulders, hopefully on the shoulders, but it is what it is. It's what we gotta deal with, especially with jersey ads. At least on their away jersey, the jersey I'm wearing currently, they can throw that patch right on the front of the jersey. So that is kind of one good thing, is that they can do that. I also want to say, before we end today's video, I have 2 customized jerseys on the way from Hockey Authentic. Yes, if you guys did not watch my spin a wheel, get a jersey customized video, then you guys won't even know what jersey I'm getting back. But one of those is that jersey from that video. So I will have a link in the top description if you guys want to go take a look at that video. You guys can go watch that. But that jersey's coming back. But I also kind of splurged a little bit and sent an additional jersey. So you guys will get 2 unboxings here in the next upcoming maybe week and a half, 2 weeks. I still got to get it back from them. And usually I get it back in about a week time-ish. So should be seeing that here soon on the channel. We got hockey starting up again. We got preseason action coming soon. A lot of awesome stuff going on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments your guys' thoughts, because to me, this is just absolutely embarrassing. And the fact that they even let this go onto the ice is just bad in the first place, in my opinion. Maybe I'm overreacting. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, it would mean a lot if you guys subscribed. Like the video if you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.